Hello. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, there was some problem with the sound. So I welcome everyone to the webinar, and we are Nija Corporate Services, and we are into business setup and company formation. We have had more than 5,000 companies formed till now under our belt. And we have our presence in Dubai since almost it's a decade, and we have our presence in Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and Oman. And we must say that we have our nascent present in Qatar and our company in Beijing, China as well. So we are a group of company which is specialized into company setup, and we help people like our esteemed joinees and the people, those who are watching this webinar, those who want to expand their company. It can be from branches, subsidiaries, or it can be the startups or the people, those who are just thinking to start their career and to make their companies into the same domain. So today we are focusing on real estate industry, which is a very hot booming segment. And we all know about Dubai real estate. It's always the talk of the town, the global businesses and the people talk about it. So we'd like to start with I would also like to welcome my co-speaker, Jacob from Bahrain has joined. Hi, Jacob. Okay. So we shall go ahead with the scope of real. I think, Jacob, your mic is off. I couldn't hear you.
Hello everyone. So let's start the webinar. Yes, over to you, Neelam.
Yeah, I would like to first emphasize on the scope of the real estate segment in Dubai and UAE and the GCC. We will just pitch in something more like how the boom has shifted to Saudi Arabia as well and other GCC countries. First, let's talk about the Dubai itself. We all know that it's not just buying and selling of properties. I believe most of the people are from the same industry, those who are here. Even if you're not from the real estate, it's more than buying and selling, and it's a diversified industry. It includes residential, commercial, industrial properties, trade. It's kind of a brokerage, and when we talk about it, people are not just buying and selling properties. It's more of buying, selling of the dreams. The people consider this industry as there is a lot of emotional things attached when people come to buy their commercial spaces, or it's their homes. So property talks a lot more about the emotional question of the people. If we talk about Dubai, the planning and construction of new properties, the development is at boom, and there are a lot of new projects that are already in pipeline. The Dubai, the whole, if we say geography is on expansion mode. We all know there are already world-renowned projects. We all know about Palm Jumeirah. We know about Burj Khalifa, the architecture, the real estate. It's something unmatchable here. So if we talk about the scope is massive, and there are certain more projects that the government of Dubai have launched, and they have a vision to make these projects unmatchable. So the scope of this industry is massive. We must talk about how the infrastructure, the planning, and the things are executed here is commendable. Then if we talk about the management, it's like the Dubai has like well managed. The department is called DLD. It's Dubai Land Department, and whole everything. Whether you buy a property, whether you sell a property, every day-to-day activities are monitored by the government, and all data is fed to Dubai Rest app. Means if you buy a property or you sell a property, everything you can check online in your phone. So that's something amazing. You have all the facts and figures that are true because everything works on paper. So you can check the real boom and real things happening right in your screen. Let's talk about brokerage. I would like Jacob to say something about how the brokerage thing works in real estate here.
Hello everyone, myself Majid Jacob. Thank you, Neelam. Actually, in Dubai, real estate licenses are, as Neelam told, it's very booming nowadays. There are various types of licenses in real estate. There is brokerage and there is development. That is, there is real estate development is a different license where where you see a property, like you buy a property, you build your project there, and whether it is a flat or whether it is a villa, you develop it and then you resell it or you rent it. So that is real estate development. There is brokerage, is that you will become an agent, same like in India or Pakistan or anywhere. You will be an agent, and there will be two, seller and obviously seller and the buyer. You will be mediator. The when you rent it or when you sell a property, you're if you're selling a property, everybody knows it, the percentage is 2%. If you are renting it out to a new client from a landlord, the percentage is 5%. So that is the brokerage, how it works. So majorly for all the real estate activities, there is a lot of scope, and the license nowadays in Dubai, they have made it more easier, and it's more flexible for the foreign expat. Sorry.
I would
Hello.
request everyone to mute themselves. We'll open the question answer round shortly. Yeah, please
Yeah.
continue.
So the licenses previously, real estate licenses were not allowed 100% to be owned by the expats like us. But now, since 2 years, the UAE government, the Dubai, especially Dubai government, every in UAE there are 7 Emirates. Few Emirates still they have a criteria. In Sharjah, you cannot own 100%, but in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, you can own 100% of a real estate brokerage license or a real estate development license. If it is a real estate development license, you should have at least one land to get that license. If you want to start a real estate brokerage, then there is a RERA approval, and you need a RERA card. So that is not a big deal nowadays. If you are you just need to write an online exam, you will get a RERA card, and your license is ready. You can also start with a virtual office. You don't need to take a big office right now, because now there are so many provisions which Dubai is giving to all the investors, where you can come and start and kickstart your business in 1 year. You can when your profit is more, when you have a good business, then you can opt a license with you can opt an office. So these are the major types. That is, one is real estate development, which is a big, like turnkey projects, buying a land, leasing a land and constructing it and selling it. Brokerage is same, that you are acting as an agent or a broker in between. So that's it. If questions will take later on, what are the process, how to do it,
Yeah.
how many time take, what is the time required for all this process, we'll be discussing it in the later stage. Over to you, Neelam.
Yeah, yeah. Well said, Jacob. So to sum up, there are like development firms, and then we have estate investment trust, we have brokerage firms, and then we can also set up property management companies. So these are kind of companies that can be set up. And the process, as Jacob said, the process is completely online. If you want to set up a company in real estate, you just need your passport copies and digital photographs, and the process is really simple. It's online, and if someone is there to handhold you in the entire process, we do these activities, and the process becomes very easy. So setting up the company is easier process. The more important and the things to emphasize most is to understand what all activities you can do in your license. What is your line of business, what it aligns with your license or not, what's your budget, and these are the things which is to be emphasized more and to be discussed. You can always we'll put up to the question and answers round, but you can always check with our team later on after the webinar also how these things work. We can have a detailed consultation. No audio. Can you please increase, I think, audio of your system? Mariam, yes, it's being recorded. It will be provided. Please check your system audio. I think the audio is audible to everyone, I think. Okay. So thank you, Millennial Mindset. Thank you so much. So we'll continue. So these are type of the firms. More now, I would like to talk about the return of investments, which is most important when it comes to as a stakeholder or as a buyer of the property, or how you're going to sell this to the people, why people are investing more. We'll talk about some developed countries, and then we'll talk about what is the ROI ratio in Dubai or UAE real estate. So mostly people compare it with the United States. Let's talk about United States first. Real estate market in USA is highly liquid, we all know now, and there are diverse investment options. There are regulatory frameworks, and ROI is attractive, but how we are going to compare it with Dubai, I'll put it down later. And then same is with the UK. There are markets that is offering little steady returns, but particularly there are the taxes and other things which are making it complicated in those Western countries for the people. The overall buying, selling, and tax environment is not very, we'll say, conducive and stable. So people flock more towards Dubai real estate. And most important is ROI and the taxes. These two things are most favorable. And the third thing is the ease of doing things here. Everything is operational through apps. Government centers are operational, and anyone can reach out to them. It's very easy, like in comparison to other nations. And if we talk about other countries, we can compare it with Asia, Africa. I would like to ask Jacob, how are you going to compare? I think most of the audience is from India. And how are you going to compare it with Indian real estate market, Dubai and what are the advantages over? I would like you to add something to this.
So guys, everybody know that. I think so. Everybody know about the golden visa. See, the main attraction of real estate, buying real estate in UAE, above in this recent 3-4 years is golden visa. Golden visa was a provision which the government brought to attract people, but at the same time, almost 1,85,000 people have already acquired golden visas. Out of that, almost 60%, approximate 60% are real estate owners who has a property, or who has a 2 million property, 3 million property, 5 million property, whatever it is. So and advantages of 10-year golden visa is also massive. You're almost getting a 10-year golden visa where you can buy a property in UAE as the perks are, you are getting a golden visa, your family is settled here. At the same time, the investment, as we know, there are double taxation in so many countries, so many European countries and everywhere. And also we know that as I'm from India, there is tax in India as well. So here, when it comes to the tax part, there are a bit, there are few exemptions, and comparatively it's less than other countries. So people are investing more on real estate. But yes, everybody know that it's a bit saturated. Sometime it gets up, sometime it increases, sometime it goes down. But relatively, we have seen in this couple of years, it is going massively up. 10% it is going massively up. And the right time for the investment, this is the right time. As Saudi, let me also add one thing. Saudi NEOM project is happening. So in Saudi, the rules are bit amended now. The rules are changing here in Bahrain and Saudi. It's almost at the same time. In Riyadh, future projects are, future city is also coming, future city. So till now, a real estate brokerage is real estate development is allowed for a expat, but real estate brokerage was not allowed. From next year, they are going to introduce the real estate brokerage license also for the expat. So there is massive chances where people can start the brokerage, the same as Dubai, that when you are selling it and when you are renting a property, you be the middleman, you be the broker, you get a 2% commission, 2% or 3%, whatever it is. So that is how it works. So Saudi, as they are into the 2030 vision, Saudi is planning for 2030 vision. So on that, they are going to change and amend few rules and regulations, and they are going to bring special provisions for the expats to open their businesses. And I have got this questions from so many people, so I would like to answer that. See, while starting see, now in India, for example, if you people are in India or some many other countries, you have local contacts, so you are an agent there, you are working. How will you come to Dubai and start an agent, and how will you get the contacts? That is, how will you get the lands? means landlord's number, or how will you get the agency's number? It's very simple. In the initial stage, you will never get any landlord's number. That, for example, there is a property, you need to get the landlord to sell it. So initially you have to work with the second, third party people like other real estate company, and you may have to share the commission. Everybody knows this. So in the initial stage, out of the 3% commission, you may have to share the half commission to the other real estate agency. But slowly, when you get in touch with the clients and the landlords, the main contact is the landlord. If you have the landlord contact, then you can say that, okay, this property belongs to my client or my personal client. If it belongs to some other agent, then you have to share the commission with the other agent. But initially there is no other go. You are new to Dubai. You have to make contacts. You have to share the commission. I'm just giving you the open picture how it works. It is not that you directly come here and you become a real estate agent. No. Initially, when you come here, when you start your company, you have to slowly market it. And then you have to get tied up with, see, there are so many websites like Dubizzle, Property Finder. These are all your websites. So when you get a client, when you're finding a property for rent or a sale for that client, 100% sure there might be other brokers involved. So as we say,
Yes.
sharing is caring.
I
You
would
may
like
have
to
to
add something to this. Sorry to intervene, Jake.
sure,
Yeah.
Neelam, sure.
It's more of like you have to be inside the water to understand how cold or hot it is. Though
Exactly.
we can also guide you with the facts and figures, and definitely it is the one of the hottest real estate market globally. And these are in spite of having a good ROI, and there is ease of doing business, the licensing and everything is easy. There are certain more other factors which I would like to emphasize, which is attracting people to buy real estate properties here, and it is contributing to the more number of companies and people choosing real estate as their career or to expand their companies here. I would like to name one is like it's investment safety, which is very, very important. If in comparison to other countries, when you buy the properties, if you leave your property there unattended, like common example is from India, the properties are not safe. Here, if you buy a property, you lease the property, you are renting it out, your investments are safe, your funds are safe. So this is the biggest factor. And apart from investment safety, the safety of the people. It's considered one of the most safest country to reside. That's another reason why people are flocking and making Dubai their home. Another factor which I would like to emphasize is like growth potential. As we have discussed this, that not only Dubai, the ecosystem of all GCC is evolving and developing into hand in hand kind of equation, which is giving equal boom to all real estate. Like Saudi, we all know the Saudi, not only NEOM project, Saudi is coming up. Lot of there is a they're competing with the Burj Khalifa towers. So now this kind of an ecosystem, like competition plus hand in hand, GCC support each other. The governments are in coordination. That is giving a very safe investment and culturally diversified cultural. The ecosystem for the people, those who live here. So people are flocking here, and the businesses are also booming. Another, I would say, the tourism. That's very, very important factor to contribute to when it is to the growth of any segment. We all know people want to come to Dubai, and I believe most of you have been to Dubai, or those who have not been, they want to come to Dubai. So wherever there is a travel and tourism, the boom is has to be there, and the government has a lot of plans when it comes to tourism industry, and uh, how to benefit the stakeholders of the industries, those who are related to tourism, and the real estate is one of them. Real estate is the one of the most favorable industry from the government of UAE, that they run several programs. They're coming up with several schemes. And I would like Jacob to emphasize on the safety of fund management when it comes to like escrow account and all. You can little bit brief about that, and then we can go to question and answers.
See, as we all know that UAE has UAE is a very safe environment here, one of the safest country. When it comes to the fund also, now it has become there are new rules and regulations which have built, but it is for a PEP, like a politically exposed person, or anti-money laundering is being monitored. It is, even though these things are monitored, but still the funds which are coming to the UAE is massive, and real estate is a major thing, as Neelam mentioned. But escrow accounts, usually you can buy and you can start an offshore company. On this offshore company also you can buy these properties, where in which it also acts as an investment for your clients, or for in the future, they when they start an offshore company, the investment will be under this offshore company, whether it is Jebel Ali, or whether it is Ajman, or whether it is Ras Al Khaimah. So and also this, as a property, when you buy this property under a company name, you have on a companies, not being an individual, there are so many other advantages also for that. And like an anonymity, and so many things are there in that. So in brief, for company formation, and what are the other ways how a company or a property can be bought, these all we can discuss person to person. If anybody is interested, we can have a telephonic call or anything, and our team will be assisting regarding that. So we can now go to the question and answer section.
If anyone has a question, they can just put up in the chat. We will take the query. I could see some of the chat questions are there. Please, if you can raise your hand and you can ask your question, we would be happy to answer it. As times we are time bound. I think someone is asking. I think we have more 10 minutes, so we can take the questions.
I'm seeing one question with Mr. Millionaire Mindset. Sure, our team will get in touch with you, Mr. I don't know your name, but okay, Millionaire Mindset. I'm interested for Dubai Creek. Sure, our team will be assisting you regarding that.
Mariam, Miss Mariam, you can email us. Our team will send you the email ID, so you will get a full-fledged support on that. Because the number, or you send us a WhatsApp, that will be taken care of. Then I can see a question from Miss Razia Sultana. Which is the best location in Dubai for candle manufacturing? Okay, it's a little off the league question, but I would like Jacob to answer it, since it is there in the chat board.
So it basically depends upon your budget. If you want to if you want to decrease your budget is less, then go for factory setting up your factory in Ras Al Khaimah, or Sharjah, where the rent of the warehouse is less, and also the license expense is less. But if your market is Dubai, and if you want to have it in Dubai, there are so many other places like Al Quoz and Al Qusais, where you can buy a warehouse and you can start the manufacturing there. If it is a small industry, you can start in a very small warehouse setup as well. In that detail, we can email you the prices and everything. Our team will assist you regarding that.
Yeah, I would request you to leave your numbers also in the chat, so we can contact you directly. I have a question from Mr. Raghav. Raghav has written, how to start a business or get RERA brokerage license in Dubai. Does one need to have residence address in Dubai?
Yes.
Jacob, to you.
Residence address, no. You should have a residence visa here. You should have a residence visa. That is your main. If you don't have a residence visa, you cannot apply for the RERA card.
You can get the license, but first step is to start a license. Then we'll get you the card,
Investor
and then
visa or a manager visa. Yeah. Then only you can apply for the.
Yeah, to start your license, you don't need visa in the beginning. Beginning step
exactly.
is we just licensing, then it goes to RERA card, and then it goes to residence visa.
You can start this business, and see, you can sit in your country and start this license from here, from there itself. We will be processing all the license. You can come on the investor visa here as a proper investor. You will land in Dubai. You can sit there. We will incorporate the company for you. We will incorporate the structure for you. Then you will come as an investor. Your office, if you are looking for an office, your office will be ready for you. Everything will be ready. You can just come on your visa, finish your medical and your ID. That's it. Visa is relatively connected.
Yeah, there are 3 zones where you can start your company from being physically you don't need a physical office. There are certain activities in real estate as well where free zone licenses can be started without making an office or having much of hullabaloo. It's easy way of. We can talk on that. Please leave your number. We'll assign a business setup advisor to talk to you.
Mr.
Miss
Harsh, yes, sorry, Ms. Neelam, to interrupt you. Yeah, sorry.
I am seeing the question from Mr. Harsh Vardhan.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
A residence visa is relatively connected with our business or property. No. See, if your intention is only, if any of your client, or if you are interested only to buy a property, you don't need to have a residency. You can directly come on and buy it on your passport also. But when you are, selling that property in the future, or if you are using that property for a transaction, or when you are going for a golden visa, at that time, we obviously will have to go for a residence visa. But if you are only buying a property, there is no mandatory that you can also buy on your individual passport name. That is no need of a visa holder to get but to buy a property.
Okay, I can see one more question from Mr. Firoz from Africa. He wants to know Infoforce set up a general trading LLC, planning for multiple activity, and have company in Africa, India, and
Yeah,
Canada.
our team will regarding that, Mr. Firoz.
Yeah, I would request you to leave your number and email ID. Will definitely help you. We'll take a call on Monday now because Saturdays we are off. We have gathered today, and special thanks to our team that on Saturday we have gathered and we are holding this wonderful webinar with all of you, our esteemed guests. So we'll try to take as much as queries we can on real estate, and later on we'll contact you for sure. I'm trying to check more.
Yeah, Irene, sure. You have left your contact details. You are a real estate agent, you have mentioned. Sure, if anything is there, if you
Then I
have.
can see. Sorry, Jacob. There is one more question. I want to take as much as questions we can. There is a time limit, so sorry. Can you give steps one to take to set up startup in Dubai? Yes, sure. To start your company in Dubai as a startup, there are very good free zone packages that are very cost effective as well. And if we talk about another jurisdiction, that's mainland. In mainland, it's a full-fledged company. There is a little cost effectiveness when we say to free zone, but there are certain restrictions on the activities that you can speak with us. Definitely will help you with the query in detail because it's a very, very wide discussion to explain all this process. So please leave your number, Ash. We'll get in touch with you. I can see one more question from Asos, which says, which UG program is best for real estate? I would like to decode this question by Jacob. Are you able to understand the question?
No, I did not understand. What is it?
Which you, please leave your number. We'll speak to you. I'm not able to understand the question properly.
For
Okay.
online forex trading. Yeah, Mr.
There,
Ankit, regarding your forex trading question also, we will be replying directly to you. Leave your contact number, please.
contact. Yeah, I request everyone to leave your contact for any of activity, even if it's not real estate. Other activities are
And our team,
prospective business.
our contact number is also given there. Anybody can WhatsApp to our team,
Yeah,
and
and this
we will get
email,
back to you.
please ensure to mail if anyone is like, please excuse the team on Saturday, Sunday. You will get the response on Monday for sure. And there is the email incorp where you can directly reach out to us. Thank you, Ash, for leaving up your number. And any more query, if anyone wants to have a query or here, please let me know. We still have time.
Our
I could
team
see
has
a
down the number. That's the number, +9715046528843. That's the number. It's shown in the message.
I think that sums up. We would be happy to help you. I can see people are the numbers. Will definitely reach out to each and everyone. And that's it. We would like to end up on a very positive note. And yes, please. Anyone? Your voice is not clear. Hello. I would request you to please write your query in the chat box. Please. Your voice.
Yes, you can come on student visa, Raghav, and you can set a company. Yes, Mr. Raghav, you can.
Yes, Raghav, you can come on tourist visa and you can set up. And without coming also from, if you're in India, you can set up a company from any part of the world.
Yeah, Abhishek. Everybody. So due to the time constraint, we are winding up. But we will all our team just leave the queries, and you have the numbers. You can WhatsApp. Our team will get in touch with you. And thank
Yeah,
you
and we will
very
be
much.
happy
I
to
hope
share.
everybody
Yeah,
get your
and I would like
review.